Hi, I'm Bo, and this is my partner Ashley. We're with Dorado, Soapstone of Texas. Recently, we asked some of our clients to submit some of their questions about Soapstone to our website, and so today we are going to answer some of your questions.
Okay, the first question we received was from Tyra in Houston, and she writes, I've seen a lot on the internet about dry wax. Do you recommend that or the oil?
Actually, both of them serve very similar purposes, and they're not really that different. Both of them aesthetically are going to do the exact same thing. They're going to darken the soapstone, and functionally as well, they're going to kind of cure the stone, give it that dark look. The real difference between the two products is that the mineral oil, as a liquid, it's going to evaporate out a lot faster. So you're going to end up having to do it more frequently, and this is right at the beginning. But at the beginning, you're going to have to do it maybe 7 or 8 times. Where with the wax, you may only have to apply it 1 or 2 times to your countertop before that cure is really set in and you get that dark color.
Okay, sounds good. The next question is Karen from Irving, Texas, and she asks, my fabricator told me to go with honed black granite instead of soapstone because it's a cheaper option. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, black honed granite typically is cheaper. It's quite a bit cheaper than soapstone. And it's a decent product. Your real difference is that you can't quite have your cake and eat it too with that stone, and that's to say that granite will stain, and a lot of the darker granites will etch. So a lot of your alkalides and things that are highly acidic, like lemons or vinegar, will etch the stone, which basically kind of just gives it this colory off-white look. And if you have a honed granite, you're not really offering the same protection to it. Basically, that means that it's not polished as high, it doesn't have a resin, or it doesn't have a sealer, and the sealers that they do for that doesn't protect it quite as well. So basically, long story short is over time, the black honed granites will age poorly, whereas soapstone naturally protects itself, so you have no concern with those alkalides or the etching, so it'll etch quite beautifully.
Okay.
There you are.
Jeremy from Austin asks, Dear Ashley, are you seeing anyone?
Oh, boy! That is inappropriate, Jeremy. Very inappropriate.
Okay. Wow. Laura from New Orleans.
That was fun. I like that.
Laura from New Orleans.
Yes, she's single.
Right. I remember seeing soapstone in my old high school's labs. Is that the same kind of soapstone you use?
Actually, it's a little bit different than what we use. That soapstone around sort of like the 40s and 50s when they used them in high school labs and chemistry labs, things like that. That was quarried here in the U.S. That stone, generally most people just remember it as being all kind of uniform black. That stone no longer is being produced in the U.S. So most of the stone that we get, although geologically its makeup is the exact same, it has more of these quartz veins, which I don't know if you can see in the back here. So if you go to our website and look at a lot of the photos, they're going to be that black with the white veins. So, the makeup is very similar. It's just, we get ours from Brazil, and it's got a lot more movement, a lot more character.
Okay. And our last question today is from Brenda in Oklahoma City, and she asks, compared to granite, how well does soapstone seam?
Seaming, yeah, seaming is very important. In almost any kitchen, you're going to have 1 or 2 seams, and a lot of fabricators and a lot of clients are concerned about that. There's 2 things about the seaming with soapstone. One is soapstone is it's a much more dense product than granites and marbles. There's no air pockets in it, which what that really ends up meaning is that as they're cutting, as the fabricator cuts it, you're not going to have as much chipping in it. It's going to have a much more smoother, straight edge. So when you bring the 2 stones together, it's going to have a much more of a tight seam. There's going to be no gaps there, no breakage. And also, additionally, with the application of the mineral oil, what's really fun about soapstone is when you use the mineral oil and darken it, you're really going to pretty much kind of wipe that seam invisible. If you use, a black or a really dark adhesive for the seam with the mineral oil, it's going to pretty much render it almost invisible. You still might see it, but really only if you get close.
Will you be able to feel it then?
No, you should not be able to feel it. No, not at all. If a fabricator is a good fabricator, he'll be able to bring those 2 really close together, sand that down, and basically you can do a blind test and you should not be able to feel that.
Okay. Well, that's all I have.
Well, good. Well, I hope that this has been informative and we've answered most of your questions. If you got anything else at all, please visit our website or call our Austin office.
Thanks.